afternoon, sports fans. It is January 20th, 2014. We're at Pinn's Bowling Center in South Lyon, Michigan. The South Lyon Lions varsity boys bowling team will be taking on the Plymouth Wildcats. It is our first bowling event here at SLC TV. We will be back as the boys are just finishing up warming up here with about 2 minutes to go. We've already knocked down the national anthem, and we should be in for some good bowling action for you this afternoon here at Pinn's. First bowler up for Plymouth. He's going to come up with an 8. Leaves 2. Now your first bowler for South Lyon is Austin Martinez. And he knocks him down. Good start for the South Lyon boys there. Plymouth ends up leaving an open frame in number 1 there, getting a 9. Lions now in the second lane. The Lions off to a hot start here early, starting with 2 strikes. Plymouth again here on now as they rotate lanes. Plymouth here on the nearest lane gets a 9. So Plymouth had an open 8 and a 1 in the first frame, and they have a 9 here in the second frame. South Lyon has started with back-to-back strikes. Nice pickup there by the young man from Plymouth. Now stepping in for South Lyon is Brendan Turner.
Go Brendan!
Strong 9. Nice pickup there on the third frame for Plymouth. They will get a spare in the second now and a strike in the third. Nice pickup there for South Lyon. They now have strike, strike, spare in their first 3. Big strike there for the fourth bowler for South Lyon. That was Tyler McGee. And the Lions have come out to protect their house here at Pinn's Bowling Center in South Lyon. It's a full house here today. It's hard to navigate from here to the food court. So luckily I'm pinned in here in the first lane. Plymouth with the approach on 2. Ooh, gets a little pin action to get one of the 2 left over there. Now up for South Lyon. Ooh, tough one. That was CJ Hatton up for South Lyon. He's going to have not too difficult of a spare because he's got a lot of pins down there to help. So we'll see how he approaches this. Plymouth was not able to pick up their spare on that attempt in their 5th frame. And here's CJ looking for the big pickup. Ooh, leaves the head pin. That's all right. The Lions do have a little bit of a cushion as they started the game with 2 strikes. Right now, your current pin total is Plymouth 86 with an open in the 5th. South Lyon 97 with an open in the 5th. Austin Martinez for South Lyon. All right, he's going to pick up a 7. The second lane seems to be a little bit tougher for the boys today. Here's Plymouth on 1. And he will also leave a pin. Austin looks like he's got 3 pins there in the middle. He's going to have to pick up here. Ooh, solid ball, but he ends up leaving one. And now Plymouth here with the approach on 1. Ooh, and a solid pickup. We head to the 6th frame. Or I'm sorry, that was the 6th frame. South Lyon leads it 106 to 96, but Plymouth has a spare. South Lyon has an open frame as we head to 7. That's Plymouth on 2, and ooh, Strike City. Now South Lyon. And he knocks it home. Tyler Marcus with a big ball. Things have gotten close here late in this matchup. Big ball for Brendan here. Hey, that's a huge strike. We were knotted up at 106, and both teams had a strike coming into this frame. Here's Plymouth on 1. Ooh, tough break there for the Wildcats. We'll see if they can pick this up and keep the pace at least with not leaving an open frame. Nobody home on that one. And now, as we head to the 9th frame, South Lyon has 2 strikes coming into the 9th. Plymouth has an open, and they're sitting at 132 total. A solid 9. That's going to be a tough pickup, though, in the corner pins. At least for me, if you leave a 7 or a 10, you might as well go ahead and just give me a dash because they're tough. There's Plymouth. You see that they do have a pin in the corner there. Tough split. Ooh, with the kiss on the outside. Nice work by the big man, Tyler McGee. South Lyon leads it 165 to 141 right now. They also have a mark going into the 10th. CJ Hatton with a chance to put it on ice. Ooh, splashdown. Big strike there for South Lyon. Plymouth not going to go away. They knock one down here as they start the 10th frame with a strike as well. Back-to-back 10 pinners for South Lyon. sailed on him a little bit over to the right side. Ooh. Tough way to finish up for South Lyon. They finish up with an even 200. And Plymouth will finish up with 159. So South Lyon will take the first game. We'll be back with game 2 in a moment. Austin Martinez will start for South Lyon again here in game 2. South Lyon will start with a 9. Now Plymouth in 1. Ooh, strike city. So they'll jump out to the early lead. Martinez will look to pick up the spare. Oh, just missed it slightly to the left. Tell you what, these kids make it look so darn easy. I'm feeling like I can throw a 200 right now. So after the first frame, Wildcats start off with a strike. South Lyon with a 9 and an open. And he gets the pin action to pick up that corner pin. Nice. Way to bounce back. Whoops. Have to forgive me, we're having ultimate skeleton crew here today. I am filming and announcing as Plymouth gets a 9 there on their second frame so far, and they will try and pick up a spare. I'm Dan Pelchat, bringing you our first South Lyon boys varsity bowling event here at Pins Bowling Center in South Lyon. It is January 20th, 2014. Big early frame here for Plymouth. The Wildcats able to pick it up. And he got a couple of marks early. They lost the first match 200 to 159. Ooh, tough break as it got a little bit too far to the head pin. Left the entire right side. Ooh. And Marcus has a split city there on the second lane. Lions are in the third frame. He's got a 6, so he's got 4 left down there in the split. Here's Plymouth now on 1. Ooh, nice pickup. Plymouth bouncing back after a tough first game, and now here comes, as South Lyon's Marcus was trying to pick up that tough split, he ended up letting it sail on him into the right gutter. And I'm sorry, that was Brendan Turner throwing for South Lyon. And now we have Tyler McGee on 1 for South Lyon. Got a little too far left on him again. Plymouth smelling a chance to take advantage. The lefty, ooh, comes in and slaps him down. Lefty bowlers just make it look easy and graceful. Maybe that's just because I'm such a hack at it. Ooh, tough miss there for South Lyon. They are struggling here early in the second game. Right now, your current pin total is 56 for Plymouth with a strike in the 4th. So they're sitting at 66 with a couple to go. And then South Lyon in a little trouble early at 39 pins going into the 5th. Oh, he gets a little pin action. And it's a strike. Big spark for South Lyon. Ooh, Plymouth not letting off the gas pedal, though, as they answer with another strike. They have yet to open a frame here in the second game. South Lyon opened in three of the first four, and that's going to be tough to bounce back from if Plymouth keeps this up. Now up for South Lyon is Austin Martinez. He's been batting leadoff all night, and you can see why. He's started the first game with a strike, had a solid ball in the second game to start off, ended up in a 9, and here we go, his second attempt in the second game. Knocks him down. And that's what South Lyon's going to need. They're going to need to lace together a few of those to get back into this. Here comes Plymouth on lane 2. Ooh, and that's what the Lions needed to see. A few pins left out there to see if the Wildcats can leave a frame open finally here in this second game. Anderson for Plymouth, and he picks it up, makes it look simple. Taylor Marcus comes up for South Lyon. Really big that South Lyon keep the streak going here. Daddy-like, big strike, big turkey. Gobble, gobble, bro. Here's Plymouth on the answer and 1, and they're going to leave 1. And that's what the Lions need to try and chip away at this Plymouth lead. Lions have been able to string together 3 strikes. That's a turkey for those of you at home. And here's Ray coming in for the Wildcats, looking to pick up tough 1 pin spare. And the kiss makes it look easy. Nice work there by the youngster out of Plymouth. Brendan Turner on the approach for South Lyon. He goes with the 2-hand ball, and that's a knockout blow. 4 straight for South Lyon. They're trying to late charge. Plymouth here on lane 2, and they answer again. We got a showdown here, some big guns. You'll have to forgive me for not giving you a score update. The Lions have laced together 4 strikes. And with me being on the skeleton crew here and filming and announcing, I cannot do the bowling math for you right now. And another one, 5 straight for South Lyon is Tyler McGee for South Lyon. And as Plymouth quickly came to lane 1, they ended up leaving 1 with a 9. Plymouth yet to open here in the second game. And the lefty gets it to hang out there. Nice work. Orzek seems to be his name. We head to the 10th, and I got to imagine it's really close, as Plymouth has yet to open, but the Lions have strung together 5 straight strikes. Standing in now is CJ Hatton for South Lyon on lane 1. With authority, 6 straight for South Lyon. Blevins on lane 2 for Plymouth, and he's not scared at all. He knocks them all down again. CJ Hatton again here in the 10th. And the big man answers the door. 7 straight for South Lyon. Now let's see how Plymouth reacts here is Blevins on the approach for the Wildcats. Ooh, Gutter City, that could be huge. Hatton with a chance to probably ice it here. Here he is on one. Ooh. Well, here we go. Your final pin count for South Lyon is 216. And a strike there for... Sorry, it ends up being a spare. Leaves Plymouth with a score of 202. So your final score, South Lyon wins game 2, 216 to 202. We'll be back in a moment with the third game. All right, sports fan, as we head into the third game now, the boys will be taking on an individual player and playing for their team. And up first for South Lyon, Martinez. And he starts it off right with a big old X. Plymouth is on lane 2. Up for them now is Anderson. He had 7 on his first attempt, trying to pick up the spare. Ooh, had the pin action, just missed the 10. Good ball for South Lyon there. That was Taylor Marcus, sorry. He's got 8, he left 2. Oh, and he makes it look easy picking it up. Nice pickup there by Ray on lane 2 for Plymouth. And the two-handed special coming from Brendan Turner will leave a few pins there on the right side. Little foot traffic there. Ooh, split city on 2 for Plymouth. They've faced 2 of those here so far. Oh, just ends up leaving the 1. So, as I was saying, in the first 2 games, it was just team matchups. And now, in game 3, each player has an individual matchup, and they also contribute to the team pin total. Strong ball coming there. Oh, and he will also have to deal with a split, as that was McGee for South Lyon. Nice ball there for Plymouth on the second lane, taking them all down. Well, that's about the best you can do. I'm sure the mathematical probabilities of picking that split up are not that great, but he put it where it needed to be to give him a chance at it, and he ends up taking down 2 pins anyways. A nice effort there by Tyler McGee. Now coming up, batting cleanup, CJ Hatton for South Lyon. As Plymouth continues on lane 2. Looks like he's left with a 9. And here's Hatton. Big power from the big man. After the the first frame of the 4-on-4 matchup. I'm sorry, 5-on-5 matchup. South Lyon leads it 48-47. Of course, obviously that's not including the pins that will come on top of the marks, but I'm going to do my best to try and keep you up to date as we move forward. Plymouth's now on the near lane, lane 1. Anderson for the Wildcats. He's going to leave 2. Looks like a pretty easy, if I had to pick 2 to leave, it would be those 2. Martinez for South Lyon. Good ball. Knocks him down. Nice strike there for Martinez. He's off to a hot start. He's got back-to-backers. Nice pickup for Anderson. Gives him a spare, his first mark of the third game. Taylor Marcus there on lane 2. He leaves a handful there, looks like 4. Now up for Plymouth, Ray. Nice ball, leaves 1. Nice pickup there. Now let's see if Marcus for the Wildcats can pick up the lone pin he left here in his second frame. And he does. Makes it look easy. Nice pickup. The two-hander. Looks like he's going to leave at least 2 on the right. It's hard to tell from our angle here if there's one left on the left side of that lane. Does not appear so. Ooh, and Plymouth back at it with the strikes. Ooh. Tough miss there on the second lane for Brendan Turner. Two-hand Turner. We're going to start calling him, as he does throw the ball with both hands. You see a lot of that now in the PBA and beer leagues everywhere. And the lefty, Orzek, answers for Plymouth with a gem. And here's McGee for South Lyon on 2. Ooh, he's going to leave some change. Not bad, though. That's definitely pick-upable. Like I said, we got a full house here. Blevins on the approach for Plymouth. Nice ball, and with authority. And a nice pickup by McGee. Tyler. CJ Hatton had a strike in his first frame. Here he is on his second frame on lane 2. He's going to get a strong 9. And now it'll be Martinez up here on 1 for South Lyon as well. Tries for the spare and gets it. Nice pickup for CJ. And he's got 2 marks to start now. Strike and a spare. Right now your total pins for South Lyon is 146 to 127 for Plymouth. As we are starting the third frame, Martinez with his second ball. He's got 2 pins left here on the first lane. And here it is. Knocks him out. Strong start for Martinez. He's got strike, strike, spare. And here's Anderson for Plymouth. And he's going to leave, looks like 2 there on the left side. Nice ball there. No doubter. That was Taylor Marcus for South Lyon. Anderson ends up leaving that frame open on lane 2 for Plymouth. Nice ball there, Brendan Turner, 2-hand Turner, comes back with a strike and a nice one. Ooh, Plymouth and little man Ray answers the door with a big strike on the second lane. Things are starting to heat up here in the 3rd frame. South Lyon taking on Plymouth Wildcats here at Pins Bowling Center on January 20th, 2014. It's our first attempt at the bowling event. So far, so good. Strong 8. Some nice pin action over there on 2 for Plymouth as he was able to pick up that strike. Nice spare pickup there by Tyler. The lefty. Another nice ball. He has started off with 3 straight for Plymouth. And a big bomb from Hatton. He's off to a strong start. Strike, spare, strike. South Lyon is through their 3rd frame. They have 218 total pins. Plymouth is wrapping up their final 3rd frame here with Blevins. And another strong ball there. He gets the pin action. And Martinez. Strike, strike, spare, strike to start through 4. That's what you need out of your leadoff man. Here's Anderson up for Plymouth. And a nice pickup. Nice ball there. Ray up there for Plymouth. He ends up leaving some change. Two-hand Turner in the second lane knocks him down. Nice ball there. And he's warmed up now with back-to-back strikes. Solid pickup there for young Ray for Plymouth. And here's McGee for South Lyon. He'll pick up an 8 on his first attempt. McGee for the spare. No problem. Makes it look easy. And McGee has come on strong after a tough split in the first frame. He's went spare, spare, spare. Solid pickup there for Plymouth on the first lane. CJ Hatton throws that one down with authority. He's now got back-to-back strikes for the Lions. Now up for Plymouth, the lefty, Orzak. Oh, tough break. The young man had 3 straight strikes to start off, and now he's got Split City down there here in lane 1. Now, if he can get to the right of the far pin there, he may be able to pick this up. I'm not saying I could, but let's see how he goes. Good ball. Just missed the kiss. Well, either way, he was off to a hot start with 3 strikes. Ends up with a split and an 8 in the 4th. But he's sitting at a strong 84 through 4. And like I said earlier, we are operating on a skeleton crew more than usual as I am double duty filming and broadcasting, and sadly I would like to tell you that we're about to lose our battery here, and so we may miss a little bit of action while I have to replace that, as Blevins on the approach for 1 gets a little pin action to help, but he'll leave 2. And we're back after a small little delay there in replacing the batteries.
Hey, get 2, come on.
That is Brendan Turner up for South Lyon. 2-hand Turner, as we've started to call him. Had back-to-back strikes coming into this frame. Now faces a tough pickup with 4 left down there. Oh, and he ends up putting it in the gutter. All right, got to shake that off, because as of right now, Plymouth leads in total pin count 419 to 384. We are halfway through the 5th frame. In this 3rd match between these 2 schools, South Lyon took both of the team events before this, where they rotated turns. Now they are going at it with each one of them playing an individual game. Tyler McGee up for South Lyon. He's able to pick up 9. Tyler has laced together 3 spares, and he was sitting at 64 coming into the 5th frame. Nice pickup. He's got 4 spares in a row. Now up for South Lyon, CJ Hatton. CJ's off to a real solid start here in the 3rd game. Strike, spare, strike, strike, as he sets up for his 5th frame. Oh, Strike City, baby. Turkey up. Turkey up. And now, through 5 frames, South Lyon trails 433 to 420. Of course, that's just a rough estimate, because a lot of these guys have marks that are waiting to get more pins added to it. And Martinez gonna leave one on the far side. Here comes Martinez, looking to keep his mark streak alive here in the 6th. Ooh, just missed it to the left. Anderson ends up opening up on there for Plymouth. The leadoff man for Plymouth has 80 pins. Here's Marcus for South Lyon on the second lane. Caught some resistance there. He'll have 3 pins left to pick up. So here's Young Ray for Plymouth. We'll leave a couple too. Oh, and we had a gutter pin action there, and so we will probably have to have a scoring correction. Oh, thought he had that one, and he ended up getting no love from the pin to kick him right and pick up that second one. Two-hand Turner. Gets some pin action love late, but he'll leave a couple. As we're in the 6th frame here, South Lyon taking on Plymouth Wildcats at Pins Bowling Center on January 20th, 2014, and Plymouth answers back with another strike. Two-hand Turner for South Lyon. Ooh, we're gonna leave a little change out there. The lefty, and he seems to be back on par as he started this match with 3 straight, then had a split, and now he's laced together 2 more. Tough opening ball there for South Lyon. Tyler McGee is on the second lane. Took down 6, but he's been able to lace together about 4 spares, so we'll see how he answers after Blevins goes here for Plymouth. Nice ball there. And here we go. And a nice spare pickup there for Tyler McGee, who now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spares in a row. Big strike pickup, and that's 4 in a row for CJ the Mad Hatter Hatton. Martinez up for South Lyon. Nice ball for young man Martinez, and he strikes it down. He has had a really strong game here in the 3rd game. Strike, strike, spare, strike, spare, open, strike, as he's through 7. Sitting at a 116. Taylor Marcus comes up for South Lyon. He's sitting at 117 and an open on his 7th frame. no love. Looked like those pins were built with the Berlin Wall down there. Did not get a lot of action. We'll have to see. You know, sometimes it's better when they leave you a lot more pins, but the way those ones are spread out, he is going to have a battle down there to pick up that spare. He gets 4 of them. They nearly had the pin action to get them all. Very nice second ball after a discouraging first ball. Ray was just up there on the second lane for Plymouth. He's going to leave a pair. Now up for South Lyon. Brendan Turner. He's sitting with a 74 right now through 6 and an open frame. Two-hand Turner trying to get back on pet track, and he does. Big strike. And Ray not able to pick up the spare in the second lane for the Wildcats. Now up for South Lyon. Tyler McGee. McGee has roped together 5 straight spares as this is his 7th frame first ball. Oh, no love. Oh, he's going to try to keep that spare streak alive. He's got to pick up a tough corner pin. Another 9 there on the second lane for Plymouth. Nice pickup, and that is 6 in a row for Tyler McGee. And the spare picked up there in the second lane for Plymouth. Oh, baby. And that's CJ the Mad Hatter Hatton, and he's put together 5 in a row. And by 5 in a row, I mean strikes. The young man has been on fire since having to spare in the second frame. Other than that, it's all X's. Nice ball there by Orzek, the lefty. He's shown some skills out there today as he started with 3 straight to start the game. Hit a split city in the 4th frame and then now has answered back with 3 in a row. Anderson up for Plymouth now. It's going to leave 3. Things are starting to get interesting as we're running out of frames in this 3rd matchup. South Lyon took the 2 team matchups earlier, and now this is an individual and team matchup. So a lot more bowling going on, and that's a huge strike there. Anderson for Plymouth, able to pick up the 1, leaves 2. Here's Martinez for South Lyon on lane 2. Martinez looking to pick up the final 4 pins. Tough break as he opens up there in the 8th frame. Ray with a solid pickup there for Plymouth. Now up for South Lyon, Taylor Marcus. Taylor is sitting with a 126 and an open in the 7th. Big ball knocks him down. Now coming up for South Lyon, Brendan Turner. Turner has a 74 with a strike on his previous frame. And two-hand Turner at it again. He's going to leave 3 to the left side. Nice pickup there for Plymouth. Two-hand Turner with the pickup. Very nice. Things are starting to heat up here down the stretch. Warzak up for Plymouth. Young man has 6 strikes in the game. A couple turkeys. Make that 4 in a row as the lefty not playing around here in the 3rd game. Big ball there, Tyler McGee knocks that down. CJ the Mad Hatter, Hatton. Oh, and he finally breaks his streak of 5 in a row. But he's sitting with a 157. CJ gets 1. And now with an open frame in the 8th, he sits at 183. As Martinez comes up for South Lyon to lead off the 9th frame. He has a 142 and an open in the 8th. Plymouth just not going away with another strike there to lead off the 9th frame for them. Wildcats have really come alive here in the 3rd game. Nice pickup. That's really all you can do there is get 2. And that's what the boys back at the table keep saying whenever that happens, is just get 2. Nice ball there by Ray, but he's going to leave a pair on the left side for Plymouth. Split city, but like the boy said, he's going to have to get 2. That's Taylor Marcus. He's sitting at a 126 and a strike, so he gets the 7 pins put on that strike, and he also will get whatever you can pick up here on that. Not that I'm trying to teach you how to score bowling at home, because we have computers for that now. Nice ball to get the 2. That's going to put him at 154 as he'll head to the 10th. Two-handed Turner. Oh, money ball right in the pocket. Just where can't draw it up any better than that. That puts him with a strike heading to the 10th in 114, so he's at 124 heading to the 10th. Now coming up for South Lyon, Tyler McGee. Tyler's sitting at 119. He's got a strike in the 8th, as this is his 9th frame here. Tough ball, left it a little bit too far to the left. Orzek, he finally has his strike streak broken. He had 3, he split, and then 4, and now he's got a 9. Oh, tough miss there. Because he'll have an open in the 9th for Tyler McGee heading to the 10th. The Mad Hatter, CJ Hatton, and he knocks him down, just getting ignorant about it. Real nice. Young man's got a 183 and a strike through 9. I will try and give you a total pin update after this ball from the final bowler for Plymouth. Ooh, baby, with authority. Right now, South Lyon has 769, and Plymouth has 797. Keep in mind there are marks and stuff that are not counting pins, so it may be closer than that. Split city there. Here comes Martinez for South Lyon. Nice ball there by Martinez with the strike. Missed them both. So an open in the 10th for the A bowler for Plymouth leaves him with a 131. Here's Martinez looking to add to his points. Needs this to continue on in the 10th. I'm sorry, he had a strike, so he did not need that. He gets 9 there, and now he will need that one to pick up a spare. Strong ball by Ray for Plymouth. And sadly, folks, I'm going to have to start cutting some tape here so we can get through the final frame of this epic battle between Plymouth and South Lyon. Here's Martinez looking to close out the 10th, and he just missed. So we'll be back in a moment with the finish. It's Taylor Marcus for South Lyon in his 10th frame. Ooh, split six. Missed them both. And that'll do it. Taylor Marcus, he'll finish with a 162 for South Lyon. Just missed two-hand Turner open 10th there. He got 9. So I'm trying to consolidate tape so we can get through this matchup. Two-hand Turner will have to pick this up to continue on with his 10th frame. And he does. Nice. Tyler Marcus, open for his 10th. Ooh, tough ball there. Here's Marcus to finish. Unable to pick it up. Jay, the Mad Hatter, Hatton here for his 10th. Booyah. CJ after a strike to open the 10th. Ooh, he'll have a split to try and finish. CJ the Mad Hatter Hatton to finish off here for South Lyon in the 10th. He picks up 2. Well, sadly, the Lions will fall here, this one in the third game, 953 to 868. South Lyon did take 2 of the individual matchups. CJ Hatton and Austin Martinez won. We'd like to thank you very much for joining us. Sadly, we're running out of tape.